Hello, I'm Tia Monique with Crown and Glory Natural Hair Consultation and Women's Empowerment. Today we are going to discuss it's not going to be 3 minutes today because I have some information. We're going to talk about natural hair and vitamin intake, and it's going to be a little bit longer than 3 minutes because I have I have to define some of the essentials inside of hair vitamins. And I wanted to show you just different types of supplements that I took over the course of the years, even while being permed. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Just want to say that making sure that not only trying to maintain a healthy hair growth habit, you want to make sure that your body is healthy on the inside as well. You do make sure you want to eat fruits and vegetables as well as drinking a lot of water. But hair vitamins do help, and it doesn't matter if you're permed or natural, it just doesn't matter. If your hair is straight or coily, hair vitamins, taking those supplements on a daily basis and making sure that you take the right ones definitely helps. So before you go out and purchase vitamins, I wanted to just demonstrate to you the different types of supplemental elements that you want to look for when you are purchasing your hair vitamins. The first thing you want to do is read the label. Just because it says hair, skin, and nails doesn't mean that it's the best supplement for you to take. What do the ingredients say? And so that's what we're going to go over today. I'm sure many of you have heard of this particular one that I'm getting ready to introduce you to. This right here is Hairfinity. Hairfinity. I don't even know if their bottles look like this anymore, but I have kept this in my cabinet for some time. I actually, when I was permed, started taking these, and I took them over the course of the years, and they really helped. They actually taught me some things. I went on their website a couple of years back, and they started talking about the essential MSM, which is methyl sulfonyl methane. Let me see if I'm pronouncing that right. Methyl sulfonyl with an N. Sulfonyl methane. Yes, that's it. Very long word to pronounce, but nevertheless, MSM. They actually talk about how sulfur, because that's what it is. It's the compound of sulfur. It helps. It's a natural thing that we eat and ingest every single day in our foods. And what they've done in this particular hair vitamin is they've actually inserted into their vitamins as a powder. And when you're taking that, as well as with everything else that they have inside of their vitamins, it actually helps their hair to grow. And what it does is our hair goes through different phases of growth and shedding. And so the sulfur compound actually helps your hair to stop the shedding aspect. And I'm not talking about breakage. I'm not talking about your ends breaking off. I'm talking about the shedding of the hair follicle coming out of your scalp. So the sulfur stops that shedding. And so your hair actually maintains thickness and fullness, and it grows over the course of time of taking this. I stopped taking this because back in the day it got a little too pricey, a little too expensive for me to keep maintaining each and every month. They're $20 something plus for one bottle. After I said to myself, I got to get something cheaper. It's all about what's inside of the packaging, what's inside of that vitamin. So the next thing I did was went to Walmart, and I found this one. This is called California Hair. California Hair. Oh my God. When I tell you, and it says high potency, when I tell you this cheap hair vitamin, I paid probably, God, I can't remember how much I paid for this. It was less than $10. I will tell you that. Less than $10 for California Hair. I looked at the ingredients. It's not a lot of ingredients. They have vitamin A, niacin, folic acid, your vitamin B12, biotin. We're going to talk about those complexes as well. You want to make sure the vitamins that you pick have the B vitamin complexes in them. When I tell you that I took these things, I want to say they might be in competition with the Hairfinity. It does not have the MSM in it, but this stuff really worked. It was very cheap and it worked. I literally saw a difference in my hair growth. I'm taking these on a regular basis. And the key thing to taking hair vitamins, you got to make sure you take them every single day. A lot of people suck at taking vitamins on a regular, even like, let's say you take, birth control pills and stuff like that. People just, a lot of us don't do well. That was my biotin that fell, but that was the next thing I was going to pull up. Biotin is very, very wonderful for hair growth. And I tried to take it by itself, and for some reason for me it just didn't seem to do any justice for my hair growth just taking it alone. I needed to have other extra vitamin complexes combined, elements combined with the biotin in order to see results. And so me just taking it by itself, and you know, they tell you to start at a certain dosage and then up the dosage. It's just, I don't know, taking the biotin by itself didn't work for me. But I have seen testimonials where it worked well and works wonders for other women. So don't take my word for it, but you can just try the biotin on your own and just see. I like experimenting with vitamins, and so of course before I purchase, I read the ingredients. And so the next thing I tried to get into, this one is by VitaCost. This is ultra hair formula. This has the ingredients of vitamin A, natural vitamin E, riboflavin, niacin. There it is again, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. So this had all those B complexes in it. MSM was in this as well. That's the reason why I purchased. Then this one also has horsetail extract, and we know that that is very wonderful for hair growth as well. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the B12s. I'm sorry, the B complexes, because most of these vitamins that I buy, I try to make sure that they have either MSM in it or niacin or inositol. And inositol is spelled INOSITOL. I got some notes right here just describing these different types of B complexes. And so you have we already talked about biotin, which is a B5. Inositol strengthens hair and it helps to retain moisture. So that's B8. And then you want to talk about niacin, which is also great for hair growth. It actually helps to dilate your blood vessels. And so one of my other videos, I talked about blood volume to your scalp and how that helps your hair to grow. And so niacin inside of your vitamins actually helps to dilate those blood vessels and get that blood flowing to your scalp so that your hair can grow. And then there's a recommendation I looked online to see as far as MSM is concerned, taking it by itself. And MSM, that's that methylsulfonyl methane, has wonderful, wonderful properties in it as far as it being a very natural vitamin. It is not FDA approved, but a lot of people, and you can see testimonials on various websites regarding MSM. Not only does it help with your hair growth, it also helps with your skin and your nails. And even if we're talking about health-wise, I'm not a doctor, but there are testimonials of people who have dealt with arthritis where taking MSM on a regular basis and upping their dosage help with the arthritic pain in their knees as well as in their hands and just in their joints overall. MSM is very wonderful. I actually went online and tried to find me some MSM just to take on its own, just to see, you know, how it would help with just with my hair growth and everything. And this right here is Blue Mountain Herbs, and they are very wonderful with the MSM product. Now, when you're purchasing MSM on its own, you want to make sure you look at the ingredients and they say MSM. That's it. That's the only ingredient. And of course, with this, the other ingredient in it, it says gelatin. So you can see that it says gelatin capsule. That's the only ingredient that it has. The rest of it is pure MSM. You want to make sure your MSM is pure when you purchase it. And so with MSM, it does, for me, have some side effects, and it does have side effects for some people, just depending on how well your body takes it. And it just depends on just trying to get used to it, because like I said, you have to start with a small dosage and then you'll up your dosage. And so one capsule in this one is 1,000 milligrams, and so over time you'll start increasing the milligram dosage. And so some of the side effects some people have experienced, I haven't experienced this, was tummy aches, methylsulfonyl methane actually helps to loosen your bowels some, so you'll experience some of that. And because it's a flushing property as well, it also cleanses your system. It's a very wonderful thing. But for me, when I started taking it, I started feeling a bit of heart palpitations, and that's because my body was trying to adjust to taking this, and so actually I just was like, I'm not taking this anymore. I stopped taking it, but I think I probably was taking too much of it. But nevertheless, you take it, and then your body absorbs it. Again, it's a natural product, and so your body absorbs it, and it just flushes the rest of it out of your system. And so with methylsulfonylmethane, you need to make sure that you're drinking a lot of water, because it can dehydrate you, and you want to make sure that it's flushing through your body, because again, it does cleanse you as well. And then lastly, I started taking, I'm not taking Hairfinity, I'm not taking the California hair right now. I just had a baby, and I actually been taking these vitamins right here. You've probably seen these on TV, I don't know, but they advertise these all the time. Alive Women's Energy multivitamin, and it's multi-mineral. The reason why I'm taking these is because these not only have the vitamin B's in it. Let me name the ingredients to you: B6, B12, B7, B5. All of that is in there, plus your vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D. Then it has, and what grabbed my attention with this is the fact that it has fruits extracts in it. Garden veggies, blueberry, oranges, pomegranates, kale, parsley, spinach, wheat. The list goes on and on. I suck at eating vegetables. I love eating vegetables, but I just don't eat them enough. And so I bought this because it has the veggie extracts in it. And so when I tell you, and I kid you not, taking this, and I want you to see the ingredients while I'm talking, taking these vitamins literally boosted my hair growth. And I promise you, when you take good care of yourself, and when you eat properly, and you drink water the way that you're supposed to, your hair will grow. I promise you that. I promise. And you know, although these are supplements and they're taking the place of my usual intake of veggies, they help me because I just don't eat vegetables like I'm supposed to. I eat a lot of fruits, but vegetables I just don't consume enough. But when I tell you, taking these vitamins has helped my hair to grow tremendously before pregnancy, during, and after. And so I love these because they do give me energy, and I feel personally that these have helped more than any of the other hair vitamins that I've taken. Now, my top favorite is Hairfinity. These are my second top favorite, and then I do like the California hair. Those are my three go-to hair vitamins that I've taken, and as I've journeyed with my hair growth, I have seen results with the three of these things. And again, these can be purchased at Walmart. Very cheap. They're like about $7 to $10. I can't remember how much I'm paying, but it's definitely been something that's been helping my hair to grow very long. So if you want any more advice regarding hair vitamin intake, if it's the correct vitamins that you purchased, I do a hair consultation concerning natural hair, and you can reach me in the email that's provided in the subject box below. And I check my emails every single Saturday, and so I will contact you, and we will have a wonderful conversation about your hair goals and what it is that you desire to do. Again, my name is Tia Monique with Natural Hair Consultation. That's Crown and Glory Natural Hair Consultation and Women's Empowerment. Have a wonderful day.
Your words inside.